Oh boy, you thought I forgot about that video, did ya? Well, trust me, I did not. The Puffing Billy video will come soon. Hey guys, and welcome back to another thrilling episode. And today what I'll be doing is showing my A66 V-Line model made out of Lego. Now this model you see here is a muck, so my own creation, and I'm really happy with how it turned out. So the A66 V-Line model is one of the last bulldogs that is still in operation today in everyday V-Line service. And that is pretty cool if you ask me. So if we come around to the front here, you can see it's got a different bulldog window design. You can see it's got tilted windows, but this time they actually look a lot nicer in my opinion. And they also are actually transparent, so you can actually see inside, even though I didn't add any cab interior detail into it. I'll show you the differences between my two bulldog windows that I have. Let's get S-Class in here. There. You got A66 and S-Class right there. You can definitely see a difference for sure. Now, it's not a huge difference, but nonetheless it does. They are pretty different if you ask me. And to be honest, my favorite bulldog window design is A66. Like, it just looks so much more realistic, so I'm thinking about giving this guy those windows. Yeah, so we just recently finished A66, since the last pieces we needed to get on this model were red air vents. So you may have seen this model in some of my videos that I reviewed, and it hasn't been in many, to be honest. Like, I think A66 needs a little bit more love, but oh well. Nonetheless, he is still a magnificent train in my opinion, and I really do like how he turned out. He's one of my #1 favorite trains that I've ever built, and this guy has just recently gone to a real-life train event here in Australia, so Victoria. We went on the Steam Rail S313 train trip, but not with A66, unfortunately. But nonetheless, it was still quite an amazing experience, if I do say so myself. So let's come to the side of A66. Now, I wanted to make A66 a long model. He is sort of long, yeah, he's about 52 studs wide, and about 9 or 8 studs tall. That's how big this model is. It's not super big, but I really don't mind it, actually. I was thinking about lowering down the height, but it's not too bad, to be honest. Yeah, so these red air vents you see there, they were tricky to find. We had to go around the world to find those bricks. Finally found them and ordered them. We have no spares left, so we gotta hope we don't lose those bricks. So A66 for railway mode, because this is currently on carpet mode, so the bogies aren't rotating right now. But for railway mode, this cowcatcher piece has to come off, because unfortunately I couldn't find a way to attach the cowcatcher piece to the rotating swivel on the bogie without it getting destroyed or something like that. Yeah, but this side used to be my favorite side, but not anymore, because in my opinion it looks a little bit too bulky up there. But hey, it doesn't really matter, to be honest, but still. Yeah, so it is a double-nose V-Line train that is still in operation today, which is actually pretty cool if you ask me. Now, I tried my best to capture the look of A66. So I'll show you the top. It's got some air vents, that bulky part, the two front ends, some more of that, and this is nice and smooth and flat with no detail on, which is exactly like the real A66 too. So I personally prefer this side more than the other side. So yeah, that is the A66 model. So I'm thinking about upgrading it, so we're going to give it the lights, I reckon. It'd be pretty cool to have LEDs inside of the train. Like, I do have a light thing. See if it works. Yes, it does. Here we go. And just place that there. And you can see pretty nice light there. I reckon that'd look cool. What if you had it inside? That looks cool. That definitely looks cool. Yeah, we could possibly have a light inside. I reckon that'd look cool at night. Yeah. So these Bulldog windows, believe it or not, are not illegal building designs. They're actual real technique on how with actual Lego pieces. So there's no blue tack glue or putting Lego pieces in where they shouldn't be, which is classified as illegal building. None of that is included in this model. Now all my models I've created, I try my best to make sure there's no fake Lego in them, because I don't like fake Lego. No one likes fake Lego on their models. And to make sure they don't use illegal building techniques, like with blue tack, something like that. That's very noticeable. But to be honest, I don't really care if the Lego pieces are like connected in ways they shouldn't be, because it doesn't really matter. I've kind of done that with the S-Class, which is how I got those windows. But yeah. So, the other thing I wanted to tell you was my A66 model's limit on carriages. Now, this isn't the limit of A66's how much he can carry on the tracks, with only himself powered. The limit is so far 3 carriages. So we've got a 3rd carriage on the way, and it's an orange passenger. So I'll go get that, and I'll show you. Here he is. This orange passenger carriage is the longest train carriage in my railway up to date. It's got interior design. So it's got interior. See if I can have a look in there. You can just see some little red seats in there. But yeah, it does. This is my 3rd carriage that will hopefully be finished this year and will join the line with A66's load. Now, other trains do carry these sort of carriages. Now, I also wanted to give you a close-up view on all my carriages in my collection. So, you've seen the A66 model. What about blue passenger carriage? Now, all my carriages have doors that open. The red passenger is the only one that doesn't have 2 doors on one side not opening. Let's see if it's this side. Yes, that side is the one that doesn't open. On the other side, here we go. Blue passenger has all doors opening. So, as you can see, the cow catcher's been removed for the railway to work. There's A66 connected to the back of the carriages, or the front of the carriages, whatever you want to call it. And here is the blue passenger carriage, which, once again, we recently finished as well. So that's good. Now, if I'm correct, you can open these doors. Sorry if my hand's in the way. Yes, you can. There you go. And of course they open on this side as well. It's a little bit more trickier. But you can see they open too. And of course they open on the other side. Now I don't know if you can see, but there are some red seats in the windows. Oh, look, that's a little bit blurry. There are seats nonetheless. So that is good. And the bogie design right there. Now, let's move A66 and show you the red passenger carriage. Here is a red passenger carriage. This one was my first carriage that I ever built in my railway. And, yeah, it just recently got finished, I think almost 2 years now ago when it was finally finished. The last pieces that were needed were these dark grey front pieces. We couldn't find them, and we kept on forgetting to buy them whenever we went looking for Lego. But we finally managed to get them all, and we completed it. So the red passenger is now a completed train. So this whole row of trains you see here, they're all 100% completed. Even A66 is completed. We started constructing him last year. Now this is of course got interior details too. You can see a tan wall on one of the rooms. And let's show you the opening door on the red passenger. This time the door is 2 studs wide instead of 3. There you go. Just like that. And on the other side too. See? There you go. And yeah, one of the yellow stripes, they are actually matching up. I don't know if I want to fix that, but oh wow. To me, it doesn't look too bad. And I guess it didn't really bother me. But on the blue passenger carriage, the stripes line up. So yeah, that is what A66 is. That's what my Lego A66 carries basically all the time on the railway. So just wanted to show you those carriages and those extra little details. So I hope you guys all enjoyed, and I hope to see you guys all next time. Bye!